Hello everyone. So I don't really feel like recording on my computer today. So I thought I'll probably use my mobile phone and answer one question. Now the question was, how do we track the priority change field? And this particular question is of course applicable for any field in Jira. And the requirement was, so the person who asked me this question wanted to know if, let us say, the priorities changed. I want to add a comment, or I want the user to add a comment somewhere to let others know why the priority was changed, or maybe just to tell them that this particular field, in this case priority, has been changed. Now this is of course something that you can do with the help of workflow transition. So what you can do is you can actually remove the priority field from the edit issue screen and use the workflow transition where you can have the priority field in the transition screen, and at the same time when you have this particular transition screen, make your comment mandatory. Now depending upon whether you're on server or cloud, this mandatory thing can be done of course using a script validator, but it depends if you are using what app are you using. Most likely you will have to use a Jira, MISC Jira workflow extensions, or script runner for making sure the comment is required only for that particular transition. And you can actually put this particular priority change field or any field that needs to be tracked while changing. You can actually have those fields on the transition screen, and maybe you can name the transition as whatever. Like in this case, of course, we're talking about priority, but this is of course one approach. And if you're on server and if you have a script runner for Jira, you can of course do that with the help of behaviors. That is also one good option. And talking about tracking, because whenever we are talking about tracking anything in Jira, usually, or I should say, not usually, but Jira tracks the changes for you. So all the changes that you are doing to the issue are stored in the issue history. Now, accessing issue history is again, it's not really always straightforward. I mean, you can always go to the issue tab, not issue tab, but within the issue screen, there is a history tab. You can always go there and find out what happened, what changed. But if you're trying to report on that particular history, you need to, of course, extract it somewhere. You can do it using REST API. You can also do it using a script runner for Jira, or you can also rely on some apps that can actually track the changes to your fields. It could be EasyBI, for example. I do talk about EasyBI quite a lot, especially these days. I have resumed my EasyBI tutorial series, my free course. And uh, tracking is, of course, something that Jira will do for you. But in case you want to add a comment, uh, or you want to make sure the comment is added for sure by the user, you can obviously do that with the help of transition. You can also do it, by the way, automatically. Whenever the priorities change, you can actually use automation rules to add a comment. That is also one option. But of course, in that case, there's no point of adding a comment because you know that priorities change. But maybe there is a way, or maybe there is a point because maybe you want a comment to be added for some reason whenever a field is changed. So if you go to my ravisagar.in, if you go to my website ravisagar.in, and if you go to courses and if you go to mastering cloud automation, I have, by the way, covered this example or similar examples. So do take a look at that video. And that is all. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.